If you guys go back to season 2, episode 22 of Apothecary Diaries, you're gonna see a scene between Shusui, aka Lowland, and our girl Maomao. Best girl Maomao. Maomao, female of the year for 2025. Maomao, the one who loves to eat bugs and snakes, loves to drink poison. Has taken a hit in the face 4 or 5 times in her fucking life. One time with the giant fucking mallet that was pretty much as hard as a bat. I'd argue it was just pure steel. Okay, so yeah, that Maomao. So here Maomao is obviously pleading for Shusui just to throw it all away. Just let it all go. Just forget about this whole royalty. Forget all about the politics. Go out and just live your life, damn it. She tried. She tried to convince her. But of course, Lowland's been doing this all her life. She has a mission here. She needs to just see it through. And of course, Mama, she's feeling helpless. So she extends the hand. But this is why this is one of the greatest. Look, many of you won't consider anime as acting, but there is a voice behind these characters. And the reason why this was just pure genius Maomao acting, the voice actors who put the work behind Maomao's voice during this scene was just perfection. And why? I'm going to tell you right now why this scene is so much more different than any other scene that we've seen in Maomao in a long time. I mean, Yuki Aoi is the one who voice acts. Well, I mean that's what she's doing, right? She's acting out the voices behind the characters as they're going through their actions here in the show. So Yuki Aoi, she's always done a tremendous, beautiful job. Anytime I hear Yuki Aoi's voice, I get an orgasm, okay? But this is why this scene right here, I could tell the acting was just on another level. It was just incredibly well done. And all right, I said I'd tell you why that is. And here's why. So, remember how I said she's been hit in the face? Well, in this scene she still has a bruise on her left cheek. If you guys see here, if you guys look closely, she still has the bruise. And for a lot of you guys, you've probably never been punched in the face before. And I have. I've been punched in the face. I've been hit with high pressure PSI nozzles, and I've numbed out my mouth. And that's the point. So I could tell right away as a audiophile enthusiast, I got my rocks, I got my tweaks. I tweaked out my audio. I could tell right away why this voice acting was just so perfect. The acting was perfect. The dialogue was perfect. Because you know how she sounded like? She sounded like someone who just got punched in the face. That's exactly how Maomao sounded. If you guys go back to episode 22 of season 2 and just listen closer and compare it from her usual self to this self, especially in this tense situation, she's usually a little bit more squeaky. You're gonna hear her voice is a lot more monotone. Now, maybe there's earwax in my ear. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she's just talking the same way. I'm really sure that during this whole time Mama was talking to her, she's talking with a muffled voice. She's like, there's just something about her voice that was just a little bit more undertone. There was a little bit deeper bass to it. And that's because she just got hit in the face not long ago. And when you get hit in the face, especially in the cheek, your cheekbones will swell up and it will change a pitch in your voice. So you can see here her cheeks are a little bit red right here. So right here, yeah, you can see it. Let me move my shit. You can see her cheeks are a little bit red right here. So right here it's gonna swell up. So just and it's not like I noticed it right away. It didn't just click for me. But I just felt like something was off. I'm like, wow, doesn't Maomao just sound a little bit more different? You know, I was telling myself, I'm like, what is going on here? This does not sound like Yuki Aoi at all. It actually sounds like Yuki Aoi if she got punched in the face. And that, bro, and that just, I was like, wait, hold up. That makes fucking sense. And the other thing too is this dialogue went on for a good amount of time. So she had to keep up the fact that her cheeks are swollen. So that's why I was able to tell little by little, because you know this was a pretty long dialogue. Don't even know how long it lasted, like what, 5 to 10 minutes it lasted. So this entire time, trust me, if you got punched in the face, you'd be just as monotone as Maomao, guaranteed, guaranteed. Get your wisdom pulled out, get a tooth pulled out, something that makes your mouth swell up, or get punched in the face. And it would have to be like a really strong punch because, bro, Shishui's or Lowland's mother, bro, she put her whole back into that swing when she hit Mama in the face with a fan. Like, she went, bah! In episode 21, I believe, bro, she was not holding back. You can see it's still swollen, guys. Still swollen right there. You can see it. You can see it right there. So I was like, bro, this was genius. This was so well done. This was just epic. It made me love Mama. It made me love Yuki Aoi even more. And I wondered how she did it. Did she just change her voice, or did she like hold her cheek? What did she do to get this perfection within Maomao? This perfect voice acting for Maomao. It's just too bad that we do not see this behind the scenes. You know, in Japan, they really should do something like that. Like when they sell the Blu-ray, you know, create a Blu-ray. You know, usually they have like behind the scenes, you know, extra non-creditless openings, endings. They add a little bit of something. Interviews, you know, they sometimes add interviews or soundtracks. But they should really put like behind the scenes, behind the voice acting, because this scene for Maomao and her voice acting was just genius, perfect, outstanding, 10 out of 10. W Maomao, W Yuki Aoi from Apothecary Diaries.